There is only one way out of the world's thinking, just as there was only one way into it. Understand totally by understanding totality. This reminded me of like when you go look in the mirror, you just see your body, but you don't see the totality of your body, which is all of these individual cells. So the same thing goes like in the morning or when you're experiencing a lot of anxiety or depression or irritation, or like just this feeling that like you can't shake, that you're not in the right position or that something is off. There's something underneath. There's more to the story. There's always something happening in the background. What is going on when in my body when I'm experiencing depression, anxiety, or like I'm not in the right place? I could be experiencing a lot of inflammation. I could be experiencing cortisol. All of these things are linked to separation. It's linked to dementia, right? Dementia, divorce, insulin resistance. These are energy crisis in the body. So when you go and you look in the mirror and maybe you're not in the most positive mindset with yourself in the way that you're seeing yourself, do not forget how beautiful you are. Do not forget your totality. You are trillions. We are trillions and trillions of cells that are working underneath. There is so much going on. Every thought that we have goes into our health. It is your health, whether you want to beat yourself up or you want to continue getting stronger. I'm getting stronger each day. I'm working towards my health. I'm working towards my inner peace. Your body is listening to every single thought. And you cannot understand yourself if you don't understand your cells. So that's why I talked about divorce and dementia a lot in previous videos. But the best way to get to know yourself is to become intimate with your cells at the cellular level. What is my body made of, And my body is also made of the thoughts that I think of it. So it's made of physical metabolism and spiritual metabolism. So like, for instance, I always talk about the mitochondria, beautiful, cute little mitochondria, little powerhouses of the cell. Second step of the mitochondria in the electron transport chain is the production of carnitine. We synthesize, our bodies are so beautiful. If we give it enough materials, it can create enough carnitine for however much you want, however much energy you want to create in the body. We get these from lysine and methionine. It's how we build carnitine in the body. So if you're not eating a whole amino and fatty acid profile, you're not getting enough energy at the energetic level, right? You can say all the nice and the kindest things in the world. Your spiritual metabolism could be beautiful. It could be that you are just super spiritually strong. But if you are not backing your physical metabolism, if you're not building and putting on muscle, maintaining the muscle mass, eating your amino and fatty acids, right? Like we can't fast forever. So we have to get the physical basic components in. So, I like that quote a lot. I found it in the Course in Miracles, of course. I talk about this book a lot. I read this book a little bit each day. My neighbor, there's no author. It's called A Foundation for Inner Peace. I recommend it to anybody. My neighbor happened to give it to me, lend it to me after one of my friends sent me a video on YouTube about it. So I love that book because it talks about a constant battle between the ego and the ego, which would be like the sabotaging mind, and then the higher mind, which is the mind that's all loving. It's the parent, the caretaker. So we have like two minds in our body. We have the parent, the masculine, the feminine, who's always looking to nurture you. It's the version of you who is doing your laundry, taking care of yourself, feeding yourself, exercising, right? It's that version of you at the highest integrity. And then you have that little sabotager one, the one that wants you to go get ice cream at 10 p.m. and, take advantage of other people, or, use them for pleasure, or, seek pleasure in things that are not going to bring us sustainable pleasure, So, and I just say pleasure a lot because it has a lot to do with our dopamine centers, right? So understand totality, understanding your body by understanding the whole. When you look into the mirror, remember that you are trillions and trillions of cells and you're a parent. So if you want answers, if you want to figure out, there's something that I need to do different in my morning routine. There's something, if I'm not where I'm wanting to be, if something feels off, there's something in my morning routine I've got to switch, just something small habit. Instead of going straight to my coffee, perhaps I go for a walk instead. There's something so small and so insignificant that will change my life. If I ask for direction, I will get it. If you ask, seek, and you shall find. To end this, I have to go. May you always be blessed with the clarity to know what is and what isn't meant for you. When your body is your intuitive compass, it's your intuitive guide. So if there's something that brings you constant tension, if there's someone that perturbs you and you feel that tension in your body, listen to your symptoms. It's spiritual symptoms. Listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. There's food groups that say, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing that. Maybe I should try this. Listen into your intuition. What's meant for you will be clear. You will not be confused. You will feel at peace. So I've got to go, but I wish you the best of luck. If you found this video helpful, which I hope that you do, you can like, share, and subscribe. But as always, I will catch you next time. Good luck.